Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do the monthly forecast for the sign of Virgo, sun, moon, and rising signs. This is for the month of November 2018. I hope that you enjoyed your October 2018 readings. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel and likes and shares my videos. I really appreciate that, and it helps encourage me to do this work. And I really appreciate your comments too, so keep that up. I love hearing from you. So this is a general reading for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising for November 2018. Whatever is most prominent in your life, I encourage you to take these messages and apply them to, and I hope that you find them helpful and healing. Just going to be doing a fairly simple 5-card Celtic spread today. Again, apply it to any general situation or most prominent in your life. And then, of course, we'll get jumper cards from the Oracle decks here for additional messages. So what does Virgo, sun, moon, and rising need to know for the month of November? That was a big shot in my shoulder, so I'm going to stop right there. If you've been watching for a while, you know that I wait for a little bit of a heat or sort of like a vibrating sensation in my arms or my shoulders or my chest, and that's when I begin to cut the deck for you. So that just occurred. Look at this. I'm so over the moon for you, Virgo. You really deserve this. The sun is your general energy for the month of November. You're finally going to feel like you belong in the spotlight. You deserve this and you belong there. You're the center of attention in your work world, your family life, your sports and hobbies, your love life, any creative, especially creative outlets for you. This is the time, really, if you've been putting something off, or you've been maybe not even putting something off, but maybe not tooting your own horn or being really humble about something. I think this is the month to just let other people put you in the spotlight, or just, you know, walk into it. Let yourself ease into it, or just have the spotlight shine on you because you deserve to be there. And more importantly, perhaps than that, is that you feel it finally. You feel like you belong here. So it's not going to feel awkward. It's not going to feel weird, or you don't have to do those self-deprecating jokes this month. You deserve this, Virgo. So really beautiful energy for the month of November for you. Absolutely glorious. In fact, if there's any difficult cards or energies coming up, and we'll see in just a moment, I consider the sun to be the type of energy to wash any negativity away. So even if we are going to encounter some of that, I really see that everything is just going to be fine. I think you're just going to be filled with this energy of success and charisma and joy and prosperity this month. So in saying that, let's get the cards out for you. Let's see what we're dealing with. Look at that, a card of victory here. Yeah, leaving something that was a little bit troubling behind for you here. Gorgeous messenger of earth, queen of fire. Not surprised to see that at all for you. And perspective. So as I always do, let's just get a general idea of what's going on with all these cards here together, and then I'll look at them in their respective positions for you. We do have a slightly difficult energy here with the 5 of Swords. As I said, it's completely wiped out here by the sun. Also, if you've been watching my channel for quite some time, in my view, with the Rider-Waite, the original, the Rider-Waite Tarot here, anything below a 6 is transferable energy. This is just something that is easily overcome, or it's so spastic, it's here and gone. So because this is below a 6, it's something that could happen. This could happen in an hour and be over in an hour. So you have the rest of the month. So if there's anything troubling or difficult here, when we look at this in its position for you, just consider it solved or done, or not even worth any amount of concern. Beautiful, charismatic energy here. The Queen of Wands here for you is so closely aligned with the sun. Again, you could feel as though you could be even in charge. Let's just say this is apart from family and friends and duties and hobbies and work. Let's just say this is divorced from all of that. You're going to feel like you are in the leadership position and you deserve to be here and you belong to be here. And people are going to be, even if they don't come to you, they're going to feel that they can come to you because you're in charge. Oh, in other words, you don't have to prove anything. There's nothing for you to prove. You can just sit pretty in the spotlight. Okay, I'll put it that way. There's a lot of entrepreneurial energy here as well. Whenever I see the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands is cool too. And there could be spiritual advancement here as well. I always want to throw that out there. If this has to do with a spiritual path for you, this is really you overcoming some personal boundaries for yourself, okay? Personal limitations are going to be smashed this month for you. And like I said, it's terrific timing because you just got to leave everything that wasn't working for you, including old patterns, behaviors, beliefs, opinions about yourself, okay? And where you belong and what you should be doing and who you are in the world and all that stuff. That's ancient history this month for you, Virgo. I mean, you're just stepping into something that belongs to you finally. And like I said at the very beginning, the most important part of that is that you feel like you belong there, which is part and parcel of being there. Lots of people are in the spotlight and then are nervous about it or insecure or feel like a charlatan, but not you. No. And yes, this could be someone else bringing it to your attention, but I don't think it's, for the first time in a long time or maybe ever, it won't be something that you just brush off. Okay, or if you have been, or if you, it's a knee-jerk reaction for you to do that, maybe in the month of November, Virgo, maybe just say thanks. You know what? Thanks for noticing. Thanks for telling me. It has been a big struggle. I really appreciate you pointing it out. Okay, just take the applause this month, okay? Because you deserve it, and this has been a long time in the coming for you. Something significant will be switched up for you. Your frame of reference, the lens through which you see the world, the color of those lenses through which you see the world will be changed or switched or dramatically enhanced for you this month. Or perhaps you're just going to take off some blinders this month for you. Whatever is going on here, whatever it touches, even if it's a very practical sense of your world that it touches, this is going to enhance your spiritual life, Virgo, okay? Or your spiritual viewpoint will be enhanced and dramatically changed. So to say this is an exciting month for you is putting it mildly. I am so excited for you. Let's get into each and every card, as always, to express why I would suggest that November 2018 could very well be quintessentially, Virgo, your month. In the work world, success. So if you've been looking for the next position, a raise, advancement, even applause, or an announcement of a job well done, something really simple, basic here. As we're dealing with a 6, okay, low on the totem, but still important. Because this is a victory. This is you getting applause or accolades. Somebody's looking up to you. And again, the most important person is looking up to you in whatever environment you're in. It's not just, and I'm not saying the kids don't matter or your spouse doesn't matter, but this is a long time coming. This is a climb. So something that you've been climbing or reaching toward or again, maybe not feeling significant enough. Maybe not feeling as though you deserved it or that no one's noticing, okay? This is, listen, someone important here notices, and moreover, they mention it. They point it out. So yeah, you really deserve this spotlight that you're under. This is not an interrogation light, by the way. This is not like, this is fun. This is fun energy. This is sun. It's literally the sun card. Sun is ruled by Leo. Leo is effervescence. It's effervescent. It's light energy. It's illumination energy. It brings literally out of the darkness. It is the salve for pain. It's the salve for all darkness and shadows. And I'm not saying there's no benefit in the darkness or shadows, but I'm saying knowing what that's like and seeing the other side and being able to balance both of those sides here, okay, is incredibly important. Many people don't figure that out. They feel or they think or surmise that you have to choose one. You have to be in the dark all the time or you're not legitimate as a speaker to that. You have to be in the light all the time or else you're not authentic and you can't speak to that. But I suggest that you have to know both angles, both sides, in order to speak to both of them, because all life is polarity. All life is, it's black and white. It's life and death. It's up and down. It's male, female. This is the dichotomous world that we live in. This is the knowing the dark and the knowing the light and knowing the balance, okay? You don't have to deny the negative or what you've been through or anything like that. In fact, this is coming out, in my view, this is coming out of something difficult or having to cross those T's and dot those I's or have everything in order. Or another way to frame that is to say that you had to have gone through some period of trial or tribulation or concern, or even setback in order to be able to appreciate or to be appreciated in the way that you are this month. So I see this as a beautiful energy. It's especially really beautiful with this fire energy that the sun rules, as you know, with these other two fire sign cards. Frankly, you could be very much dealing with, I want to throw this out there before I forget, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries female. If you are not yourself an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius female sun, moon, rising. A lot of my viewers are cross watchers. You could be a Virgo moon, an Aries sun, for example, watching this reading. If that's the case, this is just your sweet sublime energy here. If you're not and you don't have a lot of fire energy in your own chart, at least the first 5 planets, Virgo, take stock of some of the fire energy in your environment or pick up on that energy. It's either confirmative energy or it's explorative. If you don't know anyone in your environment with this type of energy or in your own placements, this is just calling on you to invite this energy into your world. So I really just want to point that out there. And ultimately, I do consider this your energy here, Virgo, but you could be Capricorn or even Taurian energy here. And we'll get to that in detail in just a moment. But I just want to point out the fire energy is so important for you this month. So go, go, go would be my attitude about this month as well. Success awaits you. It belongs to you. If and when you find yourself in the spotlight this month, just please enjoy it and let people congratulate you, okay? So yeah, really beautiful, in your work environment, whatever that means to you. It could be in the home front. You could be a full-time caregiver for children or an ill person at home. That's a full-time job, 100%, okay? It never pays enough, but the reward you get out of it, this could just be your loved ones applauding you. If this is in a career environment, however, and you're trying to make gains, this is you being noticed. So really beautiful to see that. If this is a spiritual matter and you're trying to get to the next level, or you were looking to feel more, say, confident or comfortable with a phase of your development, this is it, okay? This is your own personal yes. You can even look up to yourself, and please remember that our friendships have to include ourselves. We have a relationship with ourselves. You are just as important as anyone else. So whether this is outside to you or internal to you, the energy is just as beautiful. And don't pay attention to anything less. Here we have your home. Here's where I see you. Just basically, and like I said, this could be an hour of the entire month for you. This is just a little bit of, mental concern, mental conflict, not giving yourself leeway, not giving yourself the respect and the accolades that you really deserve right now. Because this is going on at home, I consider this something that's, really intimate. So this could be communications. This could be someone dropped the ball. There could just be a very simple communication, or rather miscommunication this month, easily wiped out, okay? Just easily wiped out. Please, if this happens, don't pay any more attention to it than what is literally written or said, and get to the bottom of it right away. Don't let something linger that doesn't make sense, or that you didn't hear right, or if someone misheard you, make your thoughts known very clearly, because someone or a group of people want to understand you. They want to be heard and understood, and you want to be heard and understood, and you have all of the power of success and prosperity shining on you this month. So please don't take no for an answer. The Five of Swords really generally on its own is just suggesting that there's a winning and a losing here. It could be an argument, a debate, a thought process. But there's something significant behind this. I think in terms of, we're going to switch up the terms win and lose. There has to be a winner, there has to be a loser. I'm going to suggest that there's a winner and there's a learner, okay? A winner and a learner. You can learn from this situation about yourself, the situation itself, or the other person, or the process. How to communicate, how to relay information. Timing could be very important here for you as well. So again, don't read negatively into this. Use whatever lesson is here in the home around a communication or learning endeavor, belief system, ideas, primarily around communication of some sort here. Don't let it overpower what's going right, okay? It's whatever this is here that's going to be a little bit of a stickler or a little bit of a bother is so short-lived, it's fairly non-existent here, so don't pay any attention to it, but use it to your advantage. Whatever roadblock or situation that rattles you a little bit, or that you don't like, or that causes you to heave and sigh, you know what, just tackle it right away. Take it by the horns and say, oh, this is what I meant. Or if it's coming from someone else, just say, you know what? I'm a little confused what you meant. Could you elaborate? That's really all you need to do here, and it'll be situated instantly, I promise you. Here in the unexpected, this is what I consider your energy, but it could be another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or that energy. Messengers are the as you know, the knights in this deck. This is always about a message coming to you. I think this is why she chose the word message for the knights. But this is slow-moving energy. This is also something that is built to last. So, especially if this is around a communication or a test. Let's say you're writing an exam or a test, for example, in the month of November, or you're testing yourself, or like I said, if this is a spiritual endeavor, it could be about, you know, how quickly are you learning? How quickly are you even incorporating, okay, lessons or information or data? This will be cemented for you, okay? So please remember, take your time, right? This is all a process. Take your time, because whatever is being communicated here is situated for the long haul. This is built to last. This information, this concern, this person, this energy. So while it may be slow moving, it's built to last, and it's ultimately very beautiful, down to earth, practical energy. It's practical information if that's the case for you here. And if it's a person or an agent in your month, Virgo, this is a very practical, reliable, dependable human being. As I mentioned from the very get-go, this could very well be you. You could see finally that you have yourself to rely on no matter what, okay? And that could just give you a really deep sense of satisfaction, honestly, this month. If it's not you and someone external to you, it could be that you're finally able to rely on them, or that they prove that they are dependable and reliable as well. So really beautiful energy to see for you in the unexpected. Your role in this situation, I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, this is sun energy. I think these two combined are explosive in the best sense of the word. You could even win an award this month. I'm going out on a limb right now. I didn't expect to say this. I think if you were to enter a contest this month, I think a lotto, a contest, something where there is an award, if you are entering something where there is a possibility of an award, or what's it called when you get like a grant, something like that. You might either be hearing back about that this month and that you've achieved that or you've been chosen, or you're going to enter something this month, especially if you have a number. If any of these numbers are ringing a bell for you, 19, the number 1, we're dealing with a number 5 and a 6 and a 3 here. Yeah, if those numbers are ringing a bell or making the hairs stand up on your arm, please buy a lotto ticket. I really would never say that under any other circumstance, but this is just incredibly potent energy here. You could very well win a contest, a war of the words, but it's coming from a heart space. This is not egoistic. I know it looks like it just because of the queen, but it's very sudden energy, and it's very, something could come out of nowhere, or that you didn't think belonged to you, or that you just didn't see yourself this way. But yeah, gorgeous energy here, entrepreneurial, sassy. If this is relational or, a romantic reading for you, for example, this is wear something sassy this month, Virgo, because you're in the spotlight. I don't know how else to put that. You're in the spotlight. If you want attention, this month is the month. Brush your hair, brush your teeth, and just literally walk out of the house because you're in the middle of everything this month. And it's finally going to feel natural to you. I don't think you're going to feel shy about it. I think you're pretty happy about it because it's where you belong and you're not shy about that anymore. So breathe a sigh of relief and just have fun. If you are in a committed relationship, I think someone's finally going to maybe tell you how much they mean to you or show you how much they mean to you. And like I said, it's built to last. Gorgeous energy. In your outcome is the Hangman. Yeah, perception. Your perception is being changed, or you're called on changing your perception about a situation or yourself or a thought process, or about what you really have to offer, or about how you're really seen here, who you really are and how you're seen. Virgos do not get enough credit, I'm telling you. I've learned so much about your sign over the past, I would say 2.5 years. I mean, I've been looking at astrology now for 25 years, but just being in your company, I'm meeting a lot more Virgos. I'm learning a lot more about them, how incredibly potent you are as healers, healing energy. The deepest signs, or really individuals to sync, and I don't care where you had to sync, really, what that means to you, are the greatest heroes when they rise from it. So I know Virgos have, in a very similar way, have a lot of similar life lessons to Scorpios, in that you can go deep. You're not considered necessarily technically a deep sign, but you're the harvester, Virgo, right? You've seen it all. You've seen it from the seed to the cutting out of the soil and taking what you need and leaving the rest to give back to the soil. Like, in many ways, and I know it sounds incongruent, right? Like, how is Virgo anything like Scorpio? A lot, okay? You're the harvester. Ooh, that just literally flipped upside down. And of course, Scorpio rules death and rebirth. So a lot of similarities there. Anyway, very powerful sign. I see you finally in your power this month, so please enjoy that. Chemistry. Yeah, there's a strong magnetic connection here. 100%. Totally. Let yourself bask in this glow. There's a glow around you that no one can touch. No one wants to even try to take from you. That could be what's going on here for like 20 minutes, by the way, in the month of November. Someone could just be like ticked off. Like, look how well, it's jealousy. All right. Someone could be jealous. Oh, well, bye. No one has time for that. That's what I'm going to suggest. And I feel strongly that it's just going to be natural for you. You'll be like, oh, you poor baby. Okay, bye. Like, you're just not going to have time. And it's not like you're going to be nasty about it. You don't have to be nasty about it. You're just true to yourself. You have better things to do. And hi, I'm busy making myself successful. And they'll just have to deal with it, and they can watch you be successful. And you don't have to do anything. You don't have to get back at anybody. You don't have to put anybody down. Do you see what I'm saying here? You just go, oh, that's too bad, and you move on with your beautiful life. So yeah, magnetic connection to your highest self, to your most beautiful, sunniest, prosperous, in the limelight. I deserve to be here. Just take the accolades. No more self-deprecation, even if it's just for the month. Just month of November for Virgos, no self-deprecation. Just 1 month. Someone says you're beautiful, thanks. Someone says you're incredibly intelligent and wise, and we're so proud of you, thank you. I worked hard for this, okay? Just let it come out of your mouth. Let it, or if this is happening internally, or there's no external agents for you, and this is just a conversation in your own mind, and you're being your own best friend this month, wipe out those negative thoughts and comments, and make room for prosperity. So when you say, I'm doing so well, look at how well I'm doing, and then you say, thanks. Okay, it's just pleasantry. It's just beautiful pleasantry. It's also fun. There's really exciting, even I would say, especially if you're mating or looking for the mating. There's a sexiness to it here as well. I just want to add that. In addition to your perspective about yourself, the world, your talents, where you belong, the long-range view, just everything having to do with creative outlets, relationships, your sense of self, your confidence level. That's going to be switched for you this month, and congratulations to you. 2 of these came out. We have both magic and the teacher. I'm not going to go too much into depth here just because this is really self-explanatory. The wolf is the teacher. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. I hope that's making the hair on your arm stand up, because that's what's going on for you this month. And you will be both. You will be both. Whenever this appears, you're both. So just rest in both the beauty of both of those positions. You're the teacher for someone and the student for other. Really let that be this month, and be grateful for that this month, because this is a real game changer for you. Just exceptional. And then magic, yeah, I mean, what else do we call it? We don't have answers for it in science yet, except to say that in neurological science, we know that, lovely, we know that there is neuroplasticity. I just want to spit that out. If you don't know much about neuroplasticity and you're interested, Google it, spend some time with it. It's a real thing. You can change your entire brain. Okay, and I'm just relating this to the magic right now, because 20 years ago, we would have called that magic. How does the brain repair itself? How do people get out of, I don't know, extreme depression, extreme anxiety, extreme negativity, extreme, even old patterns and behaviors, addictions, all the rest of it? It's because neuroplasticity. You can help yourself out of it. So if that's hitting a nerve for you this month, I want you to look into that for yourself, because that's what's going on. That's the magic, neuroplasticity. You're changing your own brain, Virgo. And you know what? It's because it's incredibly hard work and you've been doing it. So congratulations. Thinker. Yeah, I'm going to relate this to the 5 of air here. Not overthinking, but using this in terms of perception. Using your thinking mind, what you're thinking about and believing, to your advantage. Leave negativity behind. Go toward the light. And regeneration, 100% here with the Hangman. This is all about perspective. This is about thinking something that was dying and not working, or something that perhaps you had planted a while ago, or thought wasn't moving anywhere or going anywhere, or it was so slow it wasn't making a difference. It is now. It really is now. Something's coming together for you this month. So absolutely beautiful. Friendship, your world of your peer group stands to make some significant changes this month. Or you will be called to examine some of your closest friendships this month. They don't have to end necessarily, but you're going to examine them this month, and at least one individual will come into your life who is a new friend or that you consider a friend who's new to you, okay? And this could be around gaining wisdom here and perspective under this guise of total prosperity, total success, and total enjoyment and creative just a bounty. This is a very bountiful energy with the sun. So something really coming to life with a friendship here, but also examining older friendships, which is wise, frankly. There's a lot of wisdom in examining older friendships. Put this guy up here, and then this divine guidance. I'm so pleased to polish off your reading with this card. I think we really needed to see this for you. Divine guidance, you're on the right path. You deserve this. Please don't question anything, especially if it's old news, negative news, something designed to bring you down, old energy. Even just, am I on the right path? Look for synchronicities. If that is your question this month, Virgo, am I on the right path? Synchronicities, okay? And that's, in my view, that is the world's, Gaia's, the creator's source. That's the way that we can tell that we're on the right path. You'll find it in a song, you'll hear it in a comment, a movie, a feeling, okay? A creative outlet. But really gorgeous for you. I do have to wrap it up, but I'm so happy for you this month. What gorgeous energy. I think it's going to be a wonderful month for you. Comment below. Let me know how your month goes for you or how this resonates with you. As always, thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel, who likes and shares my videos. You mean the world to me. I do want to start putting out more videos. If I could do this full time, I would. So thanks so much for your encouragement. And I wish you all the best. And you deserve each and every ounce of success you get this month. So congratulations, Virgo. Until we meet next time, take excellent care. Bye for now.